Wow!
Whoa!
Alright, most friends. So, this is a keeper at Sandoway. What's your name?
Evan, I'm Director of Education.
So, he's actually going to be feeding some nurse sharks, and we're going to be getting up close and personal with them. So, let's go. So what do you have here?
Well, I got their food this afternoon snack. We're going to give them some sardines, and then we're going to feed some shrimp to our smaller sharks, which you've met one there and the other one here.
Wow.
Yeah. And did you see the nurse shark Joe we got over there?
Yeah.
So that's the type of shark we're about to feed. They have tiny little teeth, so they don't really rip up fish. They don't look for big food. They're looking for small little things that live on the bottom, all right?
Wow.
Yeah, let's go check them out. So they just cleaned, we just had our diver in the tank, so that's why the water is a little murky. The puffer fish is gonna come up to say hi.
Oh, hi.
But we'll feed them right over at the stairs. I have an area where they like to They know. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You see us standing over here?
Woo!
Oh yeah. Her name is Mrs. Bubbles, but we're not feeding her right now. She got fed earlier. She just has big puppy dog eyes, so her would think she's like ready for food. She's very large, right? That is maximum size for an Atlantic porcupine puffer. Alright? Now, you remember what I called these sharks? What did you call them?
Nurse sharks.
We call them nurse sharks because they slurp in their food like a baby nursing on a bottle, like a vacuum. They use those whiskers they have to feel around in dark and muddy water. If they find something small under the rocks, they literally just slurp them right out. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Check this out. Hold on to the phone. Trust me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Ready? One more piece. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why the puffer is so large. You see she's underneath the shark? She just got a piece that they missed. She gets all the pieces they missed. Hence the size of that Atlantic porcupine puffer. Alright. Would you like to try to feed them? Okay, so you wash your hands after, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this piece of sardine tail. Now don't toss it in yet. I'm sure what you're going to do. Don't throw it. You can lean a little. Aim right up in front of their nose and drop. Perfect. You want to try? Alright, I'm going to give you this piece of sardine. Hold it by the tail. You're going to come up right where I was. Stretch your arm out and aim and drop it. Oh. There you go. Don't wipe it on your shirt. You'll wash your hands out.
Yay!
Okay. You ready? Here we go. Just like that. Now, all these pieces of fish that I'm feeding them, they had multivitamins in them. So this is not their main food. That's why they're not getting a ton of food. This is just the afternoon snack. Right?
Okay.
Yes. Now, these sharks, the nurse sharks, they have teeth. You have bigger teeth than them. In fact, their teeth are smaller than your pinky nail. They're tiny little ones used for grabbing and crushing, not biting and tearing. But they still have over 200 teeth. They have up to 7 rows of teeth. So, just like all sharks, they got it. And they can bite, but however, nurse sharks, because they don't eat big things, they don't want to bite us. In fact, I go in this pool all the time, and they leave me alone because I do not look like a crab, shrimp, or a lobster. And that's their favorite food.
Okay.
Sharks are not mean, they're not evil, they're just animals with a mouth, and anything with a mouth can bite. You guys joining us, check this out. Nurse sharks, because they slurp in their food like a baby nursing. Don't eat your food like this. They have no manners. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby. I'll give them a piece of shrimp. Let's see if they want that. Like a shrimp head. I'll give them this nice big prawn. Ooh, it's a little messy. There we go. Drop it in. Oh, missed it. Puffer. The puffer.
Puffer coming.
She sees it, but she's like, I can't get in there. Oh. Who's gonna see it? There she goes. She's like, pardon me, Stevie.
Woo!
Hence why she's gigantic. Now, like I was saying, guys, there is no such thing as a man-eating shark. Sharks do not eat people. They don't know what you are. They've never heard of you before. A man-eater implies that they're hunting and looking for us, but we do not belong in the ocean. So when you choose to put yourself in danger by going into the water, we accept the risks. That's why you swim there a lifeguard during the daytime with the buddy. Because if a shark can't see you well, if the water's murky, if they just see a foot, they're like, what is that? I've never seen that before. And if I showed you a plate of food that you've never had, how do you know you like it? What do you do? Try it, right? And if it tastes bad, are you going to eat it again?
No way.
That's what happens with sharks. They see you, they bite, they go, ugh, disgusting, they spit you out, they swim away. But the danger is the size of the bite, the size of the teeth, the circumstance, not the animal. No such thing as a man-eater.
So whenever they're searching for food on the bottom, it's either those barbels, or I've heard that the great white shark has some spots in its nose that help it navigate the drop of blood.
Yes, so you're very close to that, right? You see all the little dots and pores on their face?
Yeah.
All over their body, really. Those are called the ampullae of Lorenzini. And what they do is they sense electricity. Now, not every shark is great at it. Some sharks are bad, some sharks are amazing. But every time your body, you move a muscle, you create electricity. And your heart is always going, right? So some sharks can actually sense the electricity of an animal hiding under the rocks. The hammerhead sharks are the best ones at it. Great whites, they can do it, but they can see better, and they hunt seals, so they're big stuff.
Yeah.
These guys, it's not their whiskers. Those are like taste buds. It's all the pores all over their body, especially the ones down the side and across their back.
It's kind of similar to platypus.
Yes, very similar. It's called electroreception. You know how sometimes you get home from school and you're like, is my TV on? Something in the house feels like it's on. You can almost feel something buzzing. That's electroreception. We can't really do it well, but we're feeling the static electricity. They can sense it, locate it, and in the case of the hammerhead, they can even tell what is making that.